The burning villa where the operation took place, where Bin Laden was killed. This is 60 miles outside Islamabad. Our Foreign Affairs editor, Tim Marshall. What do you think we're seeing here?
Probably the aftermath of the helicopter crash. I don't see any other reason for there to be a fire. One of the 4 US helicopters crashed, and I think you can see in the foreground here, there's a wheel just above where the strap is, and that is what makes me think this is probably the aftermath of the helicopter crash.
How heavily guarded would he have been, Tim?
There'd have been a minimum several men with AK-47s, absolute minimum, always on lookout. But here's the fascinating thing we're just learning about this place. It's a military garrison town. The Pakistani army is all over this town. There is a military academy within 200 metres of this compound, and he may have been there for months and months. Abu Tabad is a military garrison town full of Pakistani intelligence and military, and 60 miles from the capital. So how much did the Americans tell the Pakistanis about their operation? I'm suspecting very little. The fire to the left, I don't quite see what that is, but the fire in the centre of the picture, I think, is the wreckage of the US helicopter.
But yet the Americans are saying no military casualties on their side.
Yes, well, they say that the helicopter came down because of mechanical failure. First reports we got, which didn't even say that this was connected to the Bin Laden operations, said that a helicopter was brought down by heavy machine gun fire. So we don't know which of those two events is true, but either way, once the chopper went down, the American Special Forces, and we think it's a Navy SEAL team, they would have gone to the crash site, which looks to be right next to the compound, and they would have destroyed everything in that helicopter so that it didn't fall into enemy hands. And I don't see any other reason for there to be this fire. These are the first pictures. Viewers who were with us 10, 15 minutes ago and saw pictures of the compound in daylight, apparently that was file footage. But there's a whole bunch of questions coming up here, Eamon. How come it was 100 metres from a regimental headquarters? How long was he there? How much did the Americans tell the Pakistanis? How come that he was able to be in such a well-known villa? It's a £1 million villa, apparently, 2 stories. How much do the Pakistanis know about this whole thing?